Adobe Express Add-ons 3D type. Here we go. So I got the 3D type to match the colors of the Lobo logo. Pretty quick and easy. So I created this 3D type using an add-on. And so I used the Text Effect Studio add-on. And then let's see if I can select it here. So then I had to try to make it match the colors of Lobo. So I used an adjustment. No, I lied. I used an effect, Duotone effect, where I made the white in the face of the letters and then the secondary color blue from Lobo. And then I added a second layer and change the blend mode to multiply to darken it up a little. And let me show you exactly how I did that. Was happy to find this in Adobe Express. It reminded me of my text studio maker from Canva and worked out pretty good. It's a little pixelated grainy because I blew it up so big, but you know, for a free app, it was able to do the job and I like it. So let's get going. Let's make a new document, get Lobo or an image you want to match the colors to, download it on your desktop, and a new blank document. So new plus button, 16 by 9 is fine. Get rid of YouTube thumbnails. And then go to add-ons in Adobe Express. So you can search express.adobe.com/add-ons, and I just typed in text effect here in the search box at the top, but you can search, you can scroll for whatever, search and try to find something different, but I like this text effect studio, so I opened it, added it, and then I was able to access it through the add-ons, text effect studio. And I got excited. I saw some Barbie. I saw some Mario. I saw some kind of pop culture references or type effects. There's the Barbie, but it's Pro. I don't know. Remember, I think it was towards the top. Yeah, this first one, ABC, doesn't have a name or they don't have names. But I clicked on it and just said fall, all caps, fall 2025. Change the font to the college font I've been using. And I kind of messed around with it a little, clicked on some of these buttons, but I wasn't able to change the yellow to blue. I didn't see controls for the color, but maybe you guys can spend more time and find the controls. So you can see that the quality, it does try to upsell you on the quality, but let's just use it without the upsell. So it comes in and X out once we're done with this. And then I'm going to kind of move it off to the side, keep it centered, option drag a corner out, get some bigger font, bigger size, font size, and bring in Lobo. So let's see, Command Z. Sometimes if you have that still selected, the bounding box active, it has different behavior. So, all right, so let me do the same thing. Bring this in, kind of reposition, option drag a corner out. Okay, right now our goal is to make the font look like it belongs with the logo or design. So let's click on it and go to Effect, not Adjust. And then, you know, you could try, I don't know, you can mess around with some of these, but maybe afterwards I should go back to some of these. So I went straight to Duotone and clicked on the settings, and for the highlights I just chose white, and then for the shadows I chose eyedropper and I chose that dark navy blue. All right, and all right, so it looks like you can try, this is probably like a vibrance adjustment. So you can try some of these, see if they help or if you're able to control anything that actually helps. And all right, so what I did next was You could also try to go back to the adjustments and kind of see if these, maybe some contrast helps, or bringing up the shadows, bringing down the highlights. Again, we don't get a hue adjustment. You could kind of, anyways, you can spend time with those sliders, just trying to get it so you like it. And I wanted to darken it, right? I think it's a little bright, so I duplicated it by coming out to the dot 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 menu, duplicate. I marquee dragged them both. I did position top left, or you can just drag them on top of each other. And looks like the second one isn't. Let's see if I eyeball off this top one. See how it's yellow over here when I duplicated it? Do I have to apply the... Let's see. All right, so click on the top one, and then opacity, transparency. So it looks good, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just a bug. Okay. So Command 0, and I grouped them. So I marquee dragged and I grouped them. And then I changed the blend mode. If I double click to get in the group, the top one, change the blend mode to opacity and multiply to kind of darken it up. So multiply adds darkness. It's kind of like, I don't know, adding some, do an exposure adjustment. I don't know. So if it works, great. If it doesn't, don't use it. But I kind of like how it looks. So I was good to go there. I wanted to add my gradient in the background, but then the blend mode kind of messed up some of my interactions. So I switched the background color to none, and then downloaded, added a page, uploaded. Oh, we got to remove the background. Looks like this is a different image than I used previously because the background's not transparent. So let's give it a remove background and hope. All right, so instead of messing with this remove background, I just went and got a new image that already had a transparent background. So Command minus and Option drag, and make sure it's kind of centered. Okay, so now I can download it. Download PNG transparent, yes. Drag it to the desktop, add a page, same size, upload it, and get the smart guides. I could double check some of this transparency, but it looks pretty good. So I'm going to get a gradient background. So media, photos, radial gradient, gray in all caps, and something like this is fine. Drag it in and select it and get out of media, go to set as background. And then I think I clicked on the image and went to effects and added some kind of classic drop shadow to it. So a little blue, might be a little too bright blue, but you get the idea. So it went from a yellow type to more of a blue that if you spend enough time dialing in your color settings, you can get a pretty good match. So have fun with the Adobe Express apps, and let me know if you find some good ones.